tell you where the fish are.
Triple! Get in there!
Tell you where the
That's a
fish
nice
are.
fish.
Yeah, man.
I tell you where the fish are.
Woo!
Make it clear.
Hey everybody, Chris Schaefer with Pautzke Outdoors. We're back in one of our favorite places. Somehow we found ourselves on the Niagara River yet again. Frank Campbell of Niagara Region Charter Service gave me a call and said, Chris, do you want to come up and do some fishing? We were in town to do a little bit of smallmouth bass fishing on Lake Erie. So we decided to go out with him today, and we brought a ton of live blue and chartreuse fire dye minnows and just went fishing. As you can see, a lot of different species are going to bite it. As you know, there's a ton of different species in this area, and in about a half-day trip, we're going to show you how many of them will bite if you have those live dyed minnows too. Let's see how we do.
Alright guys, well we're getting ready to go fishing on the Niagara today. We're going to fire dye up some live baits. Two very important steps. Got to make sure you have aerators on them. If you don't have aerators on them, they're going to die quick. That's going to happen with any minnows in a little amount of water. And another important step, make sure to follow the directions on the bottle. You're going to want to use 1 bottle of fire dye to 16 ounces of water. If you use too much water, you're just going to dilute the solution, and they're not going to pick the color that you want. I'm going to add my chartreuse. I'm going to do chartreuse, and we're going to do blue. And now we're just going to do a quick soak on these. We're going to have them in there for about 15 to 20 minutes before we're fishing them, and they're going to be ready to rock. So a good easy way to measure 16 ounces of water to do this process, just fill up one of these empty bottles 4 times into your bucket, then add 1 bottle of fire dye to it, and you're ready to go.
Well, first fish of the day, boys. Now I told you, Kyle, I got the home field advantage because I picked chartreuse. That being said, it's probably a steelhead. He's fighting like crazy. I'm fire dyeing my minnows, and we've done it before up here. Today, we're looking to catch different species. So we're going to spend a little bit of time up here in Devil's Hole. We're also going to go all over the river. Yeah, that's some nice chrome steelhead.
Nice steely.
Yeah, buddy. First one of the day, baby.
Good job.
Oh, what did he bite? Oh, he bit a fire dyed minnow.
Man, is that a good looking fish too?
Yep, that's a drop back. Probably a drop back. Steely. Beautiful little Niagara River steelhead, probably about 5 or 6 pounder. We're gonna let her grow and let her go and let her grow. Get back up there. We're gonna try to catch maybe a couple more fish down here, Kyle, and see what else the river has to offer.
Awesome, great start.
There he is. Oh, he's taking off too. Man, he just inhaled it. They're just hanging on it, and then boom, boom, gone. Same thing.
Steelhead?
No, I think we might have another species here. I'm gonna predict lake trout.
Canadian coho.
Yeah, no Canadian. We'll take it though if we want multi-species angling, right? We're gonna play him out and see what he gives us. Yeah, it's a lake, right? I can feel him digging. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna let Kyle slide in there with the net. I'm gonna try to work the trolling motor and catch the fish. It's nice not having the net. I'm too right.
Ooh, nice one too.
Nice lake.
I thought he felt heavy. He wanted that.
Got him. Nice fish.
Absolutely beautiful Niagara River lake trout. We've caught a couple different species so far, and I think we're going to do some more different species fishing today. Probably about a double-digit laker, fought like heck. May, Niagara River, Pautzke's fire dyed minnows.
Fish, 3 different species so far.
Smallmouth and steelhead country.
Beautiful fish. You know, you just never know what you're gonna get up here. You run these fire dyed minnows.
Here we go. We picked up 3 fish and 3 different species. So we've been out here about 10 minutes and awesome start to the day. Nice smallie. We can get him back in the water and get some more live chartreuse fire dyed minnow.
Hey, I'm going to show you what we're doing today to catch these fish here on the Niagara. First thing that I'll talk about is the rod and the reel. We're using baitcaster reels with baitcaster rods, obviously, but the key is the soft tip. The rod has to have a soft tip. When those fish start hanging on it, they want to be able to hang on it without a lot of resistance. If your rod's too stiff, you will not get those fish to hang on. Second thing that we're running is a three-way swivel. You see the three-way swivel on here? It's got a three-way swivel on it, and one's tied to the main line, one's tied to the leader, and one's tied to the sinker. We got about a 6 foot lead to our minnow. Let's have this with a number 6 hook, about a 6 foot leader again, and off the drop we have a 1.5 ounce pencil lead to get us down to the bottom in that current. Niagara River steelhead, Chartreuse Fire Dye, minnow, live minnow. Doesn't get much better, folks. Caught her, took her downriver, or she took us downriver. Kyle did a great job with the net. We got her. We're gonna let her grow and let her grow. You know, we're out here fishing this live bait. We've dyed it with fire dye, chartreuse, and these fish are grabbing onto it, hanging on, and you really got to let it give them a second. Oh, I got one hanging on there now. See the rod bending? That's actually a fish hanging on there, and he's hanging on there. Now I got him. Don't know what it is, but we know it's a fish. It's a silver bass, but you really got to give them that couple seconds to take the bait. A lot of guys react, set the hook as soon as they feel something. Not the way to live bait fish. I'm telling you, let them take it a little bit, let them taste it, as I say, and you'll hook up a lot better. A little bit bigger of a silver bass. Okay. Look at that bad boy. Silver bass, 4th species today. Niagara River. Fire-dyed minnows, chartreuse seems to be the color. We're gonna just go back fishing. We're gonna toss them back and go get some more. You got there, Kyle?
He's taking you. He's taking you.
We got them on, boys.
Silver bullet, huh?
That weight's gonna smack you in the head.
I'm gonna swing around here, Kyle. Yeah, baby.
Niagara River steelhead. She's a little guy, but pretty fish.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Just like a smallie. Can't reel anymore because it's right at the bead, but I can bring him right in. Look, he spit up an outline or something.
Probably a gizzard shad. Nice fish, Chris.
Very nice.
It's amazing how good the quality is in this river.
Hey, I'm here to tell you what we were doing today, and basically we were fishing the river, Lower Niagara River, below Niagara Falls. You know, we said in the morning, let's just go out and catch some fish. Decided that we were going to just run fire-dyed minnows and see what we came up with. I think we ended up with 4 different species, which is pretty cool at this time of the year because you never know what you're gonna get. We're in a transition from our cold water species to our warm water species, and they're both pretty available. It's a pretty cool situation. It happens in the fall, happens in the spring. This happens to be springtime. You're looking at an area of the Lower River about 7 miles long, and we pretty much fished it all. We started up in Devil's Hole, which is the top end of our drifts, caught some trout, caught some bass up there, came down river and caught some silver bass and bass. Didn't catch any trout down here, but the possibility was there. I mean, there's days when I come out, we'll fish with live bait, dye it up, catch 6, 7, 8 different species at this time of the year. So pretty cool time of the year to be down here on the Niagara. The weather's not too bad. We enjoyed a good day of fishing, and now we're gonna go get something good to eat.